YouTube vinyl community, White Stripes fans, random people on the internet. My name is Giggens. Hey guys. And we're here today to talk about the 3 cassettes that the White Stripes released for Cassette Store Day 2017. These guys, right here. Yes, I bought cassette tapes in 2017 because I like them. I've always liked them. You see my Beach Boys collection. I have a whole bunch of tapes. What of it? Anyways, Cassette Store Day is in fact a thing, and it's been happening for a few years now. It's definitely nowhere near as popular as Record Store Day because most people look at tapes and go, "Ha! I threw those out years ago. I gave them all to Goodwill. Oh, tapes sound stupid and bad. They get ripped up in your machines. I don't have any pencils to fix these things anymore. Tapes are dumb. Blah, 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 blah." Yeah. I like cassette tapes. I've always liked them. I think they're fun. For me, I guess maybe they're a bit nostalgic because that's all I had when I was a little kid. My introduction to a lot of music was on cassette and records. I didn't have a CD player for until I was like 7 or something. But yeah, when I first heard that these were coming out on tape, I was like, I've got to get these. These are going to be super cool to have. They're fun to have in the collection. Maybe they'll sound pretty good. Most things from Third Man Records sound amazing. I was like, oh, maybe the packaging will be fun. Maybe there's like different liner notes or like some special pictures on the inside. Like maybe they'll make a big experience. That's what Third Man Records does. So I ordered these off of tapeheadcity.com. I'm gonna put a link below in this little box right down there. Oh, you're checking now? Yeah, it's there. Believe me, the link is there. Thanks for checking though. And Tapehead City is an amazing website. All kinds of cassettes are on there. You can get some players and everything else. I'm a big fan of that website. And so on Cassette Store Day, which was October 14th, 2017, at midnight, I jumped on and ordered these 3 guys. And I think they were like $8 each. They were pretty cheap. So they came in the mail, and I was like, oh, these look kind of okay. Nothing super special about them. They're on these like really cheesy black cases. And I was like, alright, let's see what happens. So just for the heck of it, I was like, you know what, I'm going to open one, because part of me was like, let's just keep them sealed. And part of me was like, nah, you spent money on it, it's just a cassette tape, open it up and see what it's like. And when I opened it up, I was really, really disappointed. The white cassette, that's fine. I heard that for Cassette Store Day, these were specially printed on white cassettes, and they're going to redo another printing on black cassettes in the future. But I was like, alright, that's kind of simple looking. But then, you know, so you got just the White Stripes, White Blood Cells, so I was like, yeah, this is one of my favorite albums by them, I'll open this up and give it a play. I'm not sure if this is a misprint, or if they only printed them on one side. And if they only printed them on one side, that's a bit lazy for me. So I was like, cool, what's in the J card? Oh, that's it. It's just a blank J card. There's nothing there. Cool. Okay. Weird. But, you know, I investigated a little further, and as I'm looking at these things, I'm like, you know, the pictures are kind of fuzzy, and the text on the back is also kind of fuzzy. I was, needless to say, pretty disappointed. So I put it in my tape player there, and I've got a really decent tape deck, and they sounded just okay. They weren't like mind-blowing or anything. So overall, I haven't opened these 2 yet, and I think I'm probably just going to keep them sealed. But if they look anything like this one, I'm wondering if there really is a typo on the cassette itself, if they're supposed to be printed on both sides or just one. But I hate to be that guy. Yes, they are cool. They're awesome to have on tape. I love that. I love the White Stripes. These are some of their best albums, etc. But I expected a little more from Third Man Records. These are also the same guys that put holograms on vinyl, or changed the speeds, or put a record in outer space. Like, you'd think for something as easy as a cassette, they would have put a little more work into this, especially for Cassette Store Day. If they really wanted to be a part of it and be a giant name in the music industry, you'd think that at least put a J card in there with like a picture of the White Stripes, or maybe like some information about the album, or when it was made or something. Not just relying on the music itself, which I understand, I get that. But like, you know, the quality of these things was really lacking to me. And that's not coming from like a hipster point of view, it's coming from like a consumer point of view, where it's like, I spent $8 on this to get half of a half the writing on the cassette and nothing on the J card, and it's like really cheap plastic cases. And I'm like, well, okay. Sound-wise, I'm gonna get a little nerdy here because I like cassettes. Most cassettes these days are a composite of ferric and cobalt tapes, which means they're a combination of a low and high bias, which really gives like a quote-unquote best of both worlds situation. If you really want a decent tape, most are going to be on just chrome or just metal. They haven't made those for years, and they're very highly sought after because they do sound incredible. Yeah, chromium oxide Type 2 tapes. Type 3 is like ferric and chrome, which is a combination of the two. And then Type 4 is basically just metal. But mostly tapes these days are on ferric and cobalt. The thing is, back when a lot of those nice tapes were coming out in the 80s and into the 90s a little bit, there was a thing called Dolby Type B noise reduction. And that existed on a lot of cassettes and really made them sound incredible. Some of them were almost as good as CD or record because they just had a very, very good sound to them. The thing is, Dolby no longer licenses or produces the electronic components required to implement the system for recording or playback. And I got that from Wikipedia, so thanks Wikipedia. But I was bummed to learn that. I was like, you know, like, why don't tapes say DBX on them or Dolby Type 2 anywhere? Why is it just like, here's the album name and nothing else? Oh, it's because Dolby doesn't do that anymore because no one cares. But the thing is, cassette tapes have sold a lot more in the last year than they have probably since the early 2000s or late 90s. Because of people like me, I guess, buying tapes again. But I think they're fun. I think they're cool. You know, a lot of cassettes come with download cards, so you can get the tape and get the download card and put it on your iPod or MP3 player or whatever. Or stream music, because that's a thing people do now. Come on, Giggens, get with the times here, man. I still have an iPod generation. It's the first touch. I think that's it, 2007 or something, which I got used secondhand from a friend. But yeah, I don't know. I like tapes. I think they're fun, and specifically, I'm a little let down with the White Stripes releases this time. I mean, overall, I still think they're cool. I think they're fun to look at, and you know, I'd say they're worth picking up just to have them. They're not the best sounding things, but what the heck. So, anyways, that's my really, really quick take on this. I realized there wasn't a video on YouTube anywhere for these yet, so I just wanted to show them off and, you know, make a little bit more detail here. Here you go. Here's a better view of the three of them. Here's the back of Distill. You can see my reflection in the computer there. Back of the self-titled album, and here's the back of White Blood Cells. So, expect a little bit more from Jack and company over there, but maybe something better will happen in the future, and maybe they'll be like, hey, you know what, we didn't do so hot for that, let's do it a little better next time. I don't know. Anyways, this has been product reviews with Giggens. Yeah, so Third Man Records, the first 3 White Stripes albums on cassette, Cassette Store Day, 2017. That's it. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.